last week wasn't bad, but tonight, we're facing former tag team champions, Rene Dupree and Chavo Guerrero.
I'm not worried. Dupree's run away from more fights than he's won, and as far as that loser Chavo goes, hey, it's Eddie's nephew and the Frenchie. Know what they've got in common, Booker? They both went down in 3.
Laugh while you can, rookie, because your winning streak is coming to an end. I swear.
Wait a minute, dog. Didn't you already beat these guys twice? By yourself in like 3 minutes?
That might be the case, but this fight is for the #1 contenders match next week. And everything's different when there's tag team gold on the line.
What's good, Internet? My name is Attack Slug. Welcome back to WrestleMania 21, and yes, for some reason, my eyebrows are blue. Some cutscenes they're fine, and some cutscenes they're not fine, I feel like. Or, I don't know. They shouldn't be blue, though. I definitely did not say, hey, make them blue, but here we are, and they're blue, like my shirt. I don't know, like SmackDown. I am just that much invested in being on SmackDown that I have blue eyebrows. Anyway, what's good? Here we are. Welcome to a fine Tuesday on the program. Things happening last night on Raw, as they usually do on a Monday. So, things to discuss there. But, in the news, first and foremost, the fact that we're going to have our next unveiling of the next Hall of Fame class 2020 on Backstage tonight on Fox Sports 1. And that person or persons will be there live. So it's not going to be like British Bulldog or Vader, and they should definitely be in the Hall of Fame, but if they're going to be there live, and those guys aren't alive, so it's going to be somebody else, I don't have any guesses. There have been a lot of rumors for this year's Hall of Fame, and some of them have been true, like the Bellas. So I'll be curious who else is in the Hall of Fame this year. Now then, before Raw, we got word that Asuka had a sprained wrist and was not going to fight. Alright, we've seen these. Not going to fight Baszler on Raw last night, right? And I had said yesterday that that match, had it happened, would have ended with a, schmaz finish, because if you want to keep Asuka looking strong, and obviously Shayna looking strong, then you would not have those in a clean finish in a match. That wouldn't make any sense, right? So, thankfully, that didn't happen on Raw last night. And a tag. So, double team maneuver. The scoop slam into a backbreaker. I can appreciate that. I can't do anything right now. I'm hitting the reversal for grapples, and it's telling me, nah, son, you ain't got it. They're just... I didn't increase the difficulty. I swear I didn't. Chavo, let's go. Latino heat. We lie, we cheat, we steal. Anyway, on to Raw, I suppose. Boom with that cutter. With that out of nowhere bit of beardness. I love it. It's so good. Boom, not quite a blue thunder bomb. Orton pose. And Chavo just, alright, not having it. Punch me instead. Punch me instead. How about that? Just a big winding forearm to Chavito. And a big belly to belly. So, they opened Raw, nice German suplex. They opened Raw with Drew and Brock, and having Drew get the upper hand on Brock, which we've got like a couple of weeks here until Mania, so that makes sense. Like, of course you would do that at this juncture. Get some heat on Drew, making him look like a freaking star, which is what you want going into WrestleMania. This is what you don't want going into a tag team match. Playa. That's what you don't want. Get out of here, Rene Dupree. Pile driver on your boy, on your tag team partner. Dupree, get out of here, man. You don't, referee, do your job. I shouldn't be in this bear hug right now. The referee was doing his freaking job. What's the count? 5 count? Get out of the ring, Dupree. You don't belong in my ring. So yes, glad to get the heat on Drew there. Hopefully he wins at Mania. But we've got a few weeks, so I'm sure Brock will get that heat back at some juncture, taking out Drew and such. Which, not surprising. What are you doing, Dupree? Yeah, stay out there. Let me beat him here. 3 count. I don't like these tag team matches, player. Holla. Holla. I definitely did not make my eyebrows blue like that. That was not my doing. Let's see if we can fix that here, because good God almighty, what the hell? Where are eyebrows? I don't want brow piercings. Where are... Is it under hair? Like... No, that's just hair types. That's not what I want at all. How do I get to eyebrows? Eyebrow color. Color 1. Not that. Let's turn that all the way down to a reasonable black, because that looks just fine. It should be brown, but you know what? That's what it is. We'll take it. Hopefully it sticks with this, you know, kind of nonsense game here, but there we go.
This is it, dawg. We got a #1 contenders match against Rey Mysterio and that punk-ass Rob Van Dam. We win this, we go to Judgment Day next Sunday for a title.
I'm not stupid, Booker. I know what's on the line tonight. You just better hold up your end of the bargain.
Oh no! Brother Devon, I knew you'd come. Testify. Yep. Alright. Those damn Dudleys, as Jim Ross would say. What was that, like, double team arm thing? Oh, a little spike with the title. Put him down. That's hilarious. Well, Book, I guess I'm going to fight a handicap match here, because this ain't happening. He is not looking real good. Oh, and up again.
The Dudley boys have completely destroyed Booker T. What will this mean for the #1 contender match?
Well, if Kurt Angle's got anything to say about this, Cole, Booker's partner is going to have to do all the work for himself.
Yep. What else is new? I have been, if you haven't noticed, commentary team. When I tagged in Booker, we lost a match. So I can't trust AI in a video game. You just can't. Moving on to the rest of Raw here, though. The Street Profits. Oh, who's that jumping out the sky? The Street Profits won the tag team titles in a now or never match, which, when you book a match like that, the assumption is they're going to win that in that fashion. But they have a rematch happening this Sunday at the Chamber. Now, does that mean a very short title run? Possible. But I feel like they wanted to get those belts off of Seth to, you know, put him back into a singles position for WrestleMania in a couple of weeks here. And he did lose because of Kevin Owens, so I would imagine it'll be Owens and Seth in whatever kind of match they want to have at WrestleMania in the singles competition, is my assumption. That could change, because Joe's suspended, and they were going to have, like, I guess, a big 8-man, and that's not going to happen now, so, you know. But what I want to get to here is what most folks seem pretty mad about last night, and that is the 24/7 title holder, Riddick Moss, going up against Ricochet and winning cleanly against Ricochet. And people are real mad that they're burying Ricochet. And it's like, the story that, as far as I could tell, that they were trying to tell there, is that Ricochet is still way busted up from losing to Brock Lesnar in Saudi last week. Literally last week. Does he need more, like, rib tape or, you know, kinesio tape to kind of sell that, as he got his tail whipped by Brock last week? And any kind of, you know, beat down from Brock, you have to sell for a bit. Brock Lesnar gave one F5 to Dio Madden on commentary and was never seen since. So, Brock's like the last boss in wrestling, right? And to have it, that beatdown be sold a, you know, week later from Ricochet, I have no problem with that. But everyone's real mad that they use that to push up Riddick Moss, who's a heel. So that's a way to get heat, right? And that's fine by me. But I can understand why people are getting mad about it. I can understand why they got real mad at Bill Goldberg as the new champion beating Bray Wyatt. Like, I get it. But I'm so far beyond getting mad about booking by WWE at this juncture, having watched it since '94. Like, I can't get mad anymore. It's just, I assume whatever the dumbest thing that is possible, that's what they're going to do. Like, that is just, anytime they do anything that is not the absolute dumbest thing, then that is a win for me. That is, oh, I am surprised. I am pleasantly surprised if they do a thing that is not the absolute dumbest thing. Like, historically, you look at this company, and when they've managed to screw up a good thing over and over again... Oh, he kicked RVD. What are you doing, Ray Ray? What was that? Why? Oh, come on. From across the ring. Rey Mysterio, I think I'm supposed to lose here because, like, what the hell was that? Seriously. What the hell? Why the hell? How the hell? Mysterio, who's that jumping out? I can't stop rolling, but hey, at least Rey missed here, so that's fine for what it is. Bulldog. Now who's going to fly, Rey? It's going to be not me. I tried to get over there, and I did the Ric Flair elbow drop on the nothing. Get up! What? RVD, look. I'm trying to... Great. Focus on the right guy. If he tagged in, your focus should change. Video game. I'm just putting that one out there. So yes, folks are all mad about Ricochet. I kind of like, you know, it is what it is, man. I can't get mad anymore. I really can't. And it's funny that I can still, you know, spend time thinking and postulating and kind of fantasy booking Raw, SmackDown, etc. I don't do that for AEW or New Japan, because generally what they're putting on their TVs or pay-per-views, I'm enjoying. So I don't have to say, alright, let's fantasy book. Like, that is the thing there, is that when you find wrestling you enjoy, keep watching that wrestling. But I get it. It's Raw, and it's Ricochet, and he should be, you know, not in that position, or... what? Do a move on the ground! Yes! Boston Crab. Lock it in. You tap or you snap, Mr. Van Dam. And he's not going to snap. Like, that should have been a tap out. That should have been a tap out. But it was not. So speaking of people being a little bit annoyed on stuff, you had Aleister Black and AJ Styles went head to head. And it wasn't just AJ Styles. Spinning Slugbuster. It was the entire OC first. So you had Anderson, you had Gallows, and then you had the phenomenal AJ Styles, who then beat Aleister Black, and that also, why can I not tap out Rob Van Dam? That also leads to another match happening at the Chamber on Sunday, which is fine. You got to book the Chamber. You got not a lot of time here to book this Chamber. I get it, right? But that match is going to be no DQ. So to me, that says Taker interferes in that match in some capacity, because why wouldn't he interfere in that match? That's right, Ray, you stay out of this. How was that not 3? I heard a 3, and now Ray comes in. That's really funny. That's really funny. Look here, RVD. And he poses on me? Nah, you can't posing on me, RVD. Boom! Twist of fate. Twist of fate. How about that?
What an amazing display of athleticism that was. I think both superstars earned this crowd's respect tonight.
Well, now we know where 2K20 got that glitch from. Oh my god. I literally had that same glitch, but used on me in the Bump in the Night DLC in 2K20. I put it up on Twitter. Go find that tweet. But, wow. Literally the same glitch. That, like, you get 2, kicks out, you pin again, and it counts as a pinfall. That's really, really funny. Okay, moving on.
Where the hell were you last week, sucker? The Dudley boys beat me half to death.
You're mad at me? You got yourself taken out, and I had to win the #1 contender match all by myself. The only reason we're going to Judgment Day this Sunday is because I beat Mysterio and RVD single-handedly. I've got a match against Bubba tonight, and you'd better have my back. And try not to get jumped on the way to the ring.
Don't worry about me. Just make sure your punk ass doesn't get kicked too hard by Bubba tonight.
Okay, so you had the entire Riot Squad in a match. It was Liv versus Ruby, with Logan as the ref, and Liv won that match, and fine for what it is. It's helping to build to that match in the Chamber. That's alright. But more important than that, moving on, we have the reveal, the grand reveal of what was in the thing, the carrying thing that Rowan has been doing for the past, like, 4 months. What is in there? as he has beaten up jobbers. It's bitten his hand like twice. It scared the crap out of Mojo Rawley. What is in that case, that half of a tumbler from the Rumble thing? What is under the canvas? And the answer, the grand answer, was revealed during a random backstage segment where No Way Jose asked nicely, and he's like, I've just been waiting for that. Just someone had to ask nicely, and I'll show you. And all of your rosebuds, your conga line. And it was a giant fake spider. It was a giant just spider toy that was supposed to be a real spider. What was any of that? What was the reasoning? I'm like, look, it's wrestling, right? And a lot of times your big mystery payoffs don't end up paying off very well. Looking at you, anonymous GM being Hornswoggle. That is what it is, right? But you paid it off in a random backstage segment, so it could have never... here comes Devon. It could have never actually fulfilled what people thought it might have been, or been a fun thing in some capacity, right? If they had played it off where he acted like it was a prank, and he was pranking people, he was like Eric Rowan, the prankster, then that would have been funny. Alright, everyone's scared, but it was a prank. Like, that could have been a fun gimmick to lean into. He's like, look, it's fake, man. Relax. But that wasn't what they did. They kind of said, hey, it's real. Or acted as such. Which, what in the blue hell? Booker T, do your job. There you go. There, now we're into it. Referee does not care here. Just letting it happen. Is this match no DQ? I don't know. But I'm going to pose in the ring here. So, that's fine. But yeah, that was like... I laughed pretty hard, but I am somehow not surprised that they managed to not follow up on a mystery angle with any kind of good conclusion. Spinning Slugbuster on Bubba Ray. Pinfall on the man. 1, a 2, a 3. Pinfall. The right way, the good way. So now, we're going to head into Judgment Day and get that tag team title match. Playa. So, after that, it was Kyrie and Shayna, so great NXT rematch. And they're both really good, but of course, Shayna wins, because as she should, heading towards the Chamber, heading towards Mania, heading towards this match with Becky Lynch. You want to keep her looking strong, but obviously they wanted to also keep Asuka not losing to Shayna. So, I'm not sure if that sprained wrist was real or kayfabe. It kind of doesn't matter, because they made sure that match didn't happen. The table. The table.
My brothers Bubba Ray and Devon have done everything you've asked them to do. And we are very concerned about the very real chance that they could lose their tag team titles tonight. Booker T's partner survived a beatdown from all of us. He beat RVD and Mysterio single-handedly, and he hasn't lost a match yet.
Spike, don't worry. I've decided to give the Dudley Boys the home field advantage by making the title match a TLC match.
Did they not get any voice acting from Devon or Bubba Ray? Like, you can't have a, oh my brother, testify in there. Like, they're just mute. They only got Spike to be the voice actor for this game. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Why not? TLC match. Tables, ladders, and chairs. My name is on fire. Speaking of tag teams, though, Mysterio and Humberto fought Andrade and Angel Garza in a match, and the faces won that match, and, good lucha things all around. And the main event segment was Beth Phoenix on Raw, the wife of Edge, wanting to know why. And Randy Orton finally giving us a proper explanation. He didn't want Edge's life to end by being back in the ring recklessly, and it's Beth's fault for enabling him to get back into the ring and hear the roar of the crowd. Therefore, he had to make sure that Edge was taken out and could no longer wrestle. So, that's a pretty good story, and I can dig that. But of course, Beth Phoenix gets hit with that RKO to end the show. So, Personally, I think the RKO in this scenario gets too many pops. Like, the fans are chanting for it. They want to see it. Instead, if Randy Orton brought back the punt like he used to do for this kind of a situation, that I think would be more effective in not having the fans cheer for it and being like, oh my god, what have you done? Because we're conditioned to pop for the RKO. That's just kind of, you know, the biggest thing there. So, I don't know what else you do to combat that besides not using the RKO. And when Randy Orton first turned heel, most recently, when he turned heel and was doing a thing with, I want to say, Jeff Hardy, like, he refused to do the RKO. And that was a great heel move. You don't give the fans what they want because you want them to boo you, and they're going to cheer for that move. They're going to pop that move every single time. So, that was smart. Smart thinking, man. I dig it. But why, oh why, does this game not have tag team entrances? We just have individual between Devon and Bubba Ray, and that's fine, but they're a tag team and should get a tag team entrance. That is how that should work. TLC, tag team titles on the line. Bubba Ray, you going down. I don't know how to get a ladder, so that's going to be interesting. I think it's one of like the black button or the white button, but I think one of them pick up a... Yep, alright, white button does that. Devon, what are you doing? How do I swing the... Oh, referee. There it is, there it is. I got it. Oh, punched in the mouth. Punched in the mouth. Booker T, not in a good spot here. Not in a good spot. We could lose this, because I don't know how to play it. So, that would not be the most surprising thing in the world, but... Pile driver on the chair! Good God almighty. So, I gotta get out of the ring here and find a ladder. Yes, I do. No, not under the ring, you idiot. You absolute moron. Ah! Come on now. That ain't... Oh, Bubba Ray, no! No! Get him in. Get Booker T. Do some work. Do some work. Alright. I'm just on the ground, rolling again. Double ladders. Uh-oh, here we go, here we go. How do I climb the ladder? How do I climb the ladder? No! Devon! I don't know how to climb the ladder. One of these buttons... Oh, come on! I wanted to learn how to climb the ladder. And then just put it back up? Like, what? What are you doing, AI? What is happening here? I do not know. It is baffling to a large... Get up! Hit a button. Punch. This is absolute chaos. Absolute chaos is reigning here. And there it is. He's got the title. And now he gets to fall. Booker T, you hit me with it, you idiot. What the hell? And that was that. So, we lost just that fast by Devon just grabbing onto it and holding onto it. And then falling. And then I can't... What? That? How? Huh? Referee's like, yep, that's it. Like a minute and a half. And he's busted open. They're both busted open. The Crimson Mask. So is it just, hey, retry, or is it, hey, move on with the story? Alright, yeah, we're gonna not do that today. We'll do that tomorrow and go up against that for however long it takes me to do tomorrow. So tune in for that. I'm Attack Slug. See you next time right here on this channel. And I'm out.